equation by Z transform method. जैसे in Laplace transform we used to find the solution of differential equation, in the Z transform we calculate the solution of the difference equation. How you calculate the solution of the difference equation? For that we should understand what do you mean by difference equation. Difference equation is the equation between the differences of the unknown function. कैसा दिया जाएगा? u of n plus 1 minus 2 times u of n is equal to 0. This is called as a difference equation. Likewise, we will be solving such kind of equations with the help of the Z transform. What is the working rule? Working rule is take Z transform on both sides using the formula and apply the given condition. Transfer or transpose all the other terms without u of z on the other side, that is right hand side. Divide by the coefficient so that your u of z is only function of z. Express in terms of known functions and take the inverse so that our answer is obtained in the form of un. I know that z of f of n plus k, whatever was the shifting property to the left, is z to the power k f of z into this. Similarly, z of f of n is denoted by f of z. Z of yn will be denoted by y of z. Z of un will be denoted by u of z. U of k plus 1, u of n plus 2. This is obtained with the help of the formula. These are the corresponding results which we are going to require for solving the difference equation. So एक example देखते हैं तो ज्यादा और क्लियर हो जाएगा how the solution of the difference equation is obtained. So the very first example wherein we have to find out the solution of this difference equation by taking the Z transform. These are the initial conditions given. Write down the given equation, difference equation. Take Z transform of both the sides. Z transform of un, यानी u of n will be given by capital U of z. यहाँ पर अपन ने देखा un plus 2 के लिए क्या फॉर्मूला है? Z square into u of z minus u0 minus u1 by z, right? This is what it is visible over here. Z square into u of z minus u0 minus u1 by z. तो मैंने अप्लाई कर दिया फॉर्मूला z ट्रांसफॉर्म का. un plus 1 के लिए z into u of z minus u0, ये यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है. u of n का z ट्रांसफॉर्म u of z, RHS में 2 to the power n, a to the power n का z transform is z upon z minus a. So accordingly z transform of all the terms are taken into consideration and then I put the condition. What is u of 0? U of 0 is 0. What is u of 1? It is 1. इसको simplify करो. जो भी terms u of z के अलावा आते हैं उनको transfer या shift करना है on the other side, right? So u of z का coefficient is z square plus 4z plus 3, which is z plus 1 into u of z. आपका simplification क्या होगा? Add it on the RHS. So accordingly we add this z on the other side. हर एक के नीचे denominator ऐसा आएगा z minus 2 into z plus 1 into z plus 3, z upon यहाँ पर क्या है? z आ जाएगा, z upon भी ये denominator आएगा z plus 1 into z plus 3. So combinedly we got this. How to resolve this? We have to resolve this with the help of the partial fraction. Possible है तो z common निकाल लिया तो u of z upon this. Solving this with the help of the partial fraction, get the values of a, b and c. Put them. ये z को cross multiply कर दोगे in the numerator. Now every term is in the form whose inverse exists. So z upon z minus 2 का inverse is a to the power n, which is 2 to the power n. Z upon z plus 1 का inverse is minus 1 to the power n. Z upon z plus 3 का inverse is minus 3 to the power n. And in the LHS u of z का inverse कैसे लिखा जाएगा? un. So accordingly I can have the inverse to be obtained for the given term. So ultimately this is the result which I have got with the help of the Z transform for the given difference equation. So working rule is take the Z transform of the difference equation, apply the given condition, transpose the term or shift the terms on the other side and fit it into the form whose Z inverse exists. That will be the required solution for the given difference equation. One more example we have, yn plus 2 plus 6yn plus 1 equal to this. क्या रूल है? टेक z ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ बोथ द साइड्स. अभी u के जगह y है, so answer will be written in the form of y. z square into yz minus y0 minus y1 upon z, z into y of z minus y0, y of z is equal to z upon z minus 2. Using this condition सिर्फ इतना बचा, z upon z minus 2 into this, which is z plus 3 whole square. If possible, from the numerator take out z common. So y of z upon z क्या बचेगा? 1 upon z minus 2 into z plus 3 whole square. Linear factor, linear repeated factor. A upon z minus 2, b upon z plus 3, c upon z plus 3 whole square. Solve this. Calculate the value for a, b and c. तो y of z यहाँ पर z से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. z upon z minus 2 1 by 25, z upon z plus 3 minus 1 by 25, z upon z plus 3 whole square minus 1 by 5. So accordingly take out the term common. It is now in the form whose inverse exists, and take the z inverse, sorry Laplace बोल रहा हूँ बार बार, z inverse on both sides. It is 2 to the power n minus 3 to the power n and n multiplied by minus 3 to the power n minus 1. This is the formula for the calculation of the inverse. So y था तो yn में आंसर आएगा. Accordingly we try to find out the solution for the given difference equation. This problem is also of the similar kind. Yn plus 2 plus yn is equal to 2. Take z transform on both the sides. Use the given condition. क्या बचता है? y of z is equal to 2 into z upon this. z बाहर निकलना possible है. Simplify it with the help of the partial fraction. Take the inverse transform on both the sides. Z upon z minus 1 का inverse है 1. Z square upon z square plus 1 का inverse है cos n by 2, n pi by 2. Z upon z square plus 1 का inverse है sin n pi by 2. So accordingly adjust the terms, apply partial fraction, make it into the form whose inverse exists, and get the answer. Do not get confused if your RHS is delta n. Delta n is unit response function. इसका z ट्रांसफॉर्म यानी क्या आता है? 1. So RHS में आपका आंसर क्या आएगा? 1 आएगा. So yn plus 1 के लिए z yz minus y of 0 plus 2yz is equal to 1. Transpose all the terms using the given condition. Y of z is equal to क्या बचता है? 1 upon z plus 2. z नहीं है, introduce z and cancel them with z to the power minus 1. What is the answer over there? Minus 2 to the power n minus 1 multiplied by un minus 1. So this is how we try to obtain the solution for the given difference equation. This is a typical peculiar kind of problem where a certain condition is missing. So I will be making use of this condition for that problem to get resolved or to get solved. So we have xn plus 2 plus 3xn plus 1 plus 2xn equal to un. un का z ट्रांसफॉर्म क्या रहेगा? un का मतलब है यूनिट स्टेप फंक्शन यानी 1. 1 का z ट्रांसफॉर्म इज z अपॉन z minus 1. LHS में these are the normal formulae what we can use. तो मेरा आंसर बचता है आफ्टर दिस x square z square plus 3z plus 2 into x of z minus z square minus z x1 minus 3z and z upon z minus 1. We have utilized this condition x0 is equal to 1. But something is still unknown. क्या unknown है यहाँ पर? Value for x1. x1 अभी भी अपने पास पड़ा हुआ है जो नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरा सारा कन्वर्जन अभी किस में हो जाना चाहिए? प्रॉब्लम का z में हो जाना चाहिए, राइट? सो आई विल बी यूजिंग दिस कंडीशन. n लेस देन 0 के लिए क्या वैल्यू मिलता है? n लेस देन 0 मींस -1. सो एवरीवेयर पुट n इज इक्वल टू -1. तो क्या बनेगा यहाँ पर? x1 n इज इक्वल टू -1 विल गिव यू x0. सो क्या बनेगा? 3x0 z into x minus 1 and u minus 1. आपको पता है for n less than 0 this value is going to be 0. तो ये वैल्यू 0 ले लेंगे तो क्या बचेगा? x1. x0 is nothing but 1. So x1 plus 3 is equal to this. I am getting the answer of x1 as minus 3. Putting this value of x1 as minus 3 over here, now it is simplified in the form of z. आप x of z के अलावा जो भी टर्म्स रहेंगे उनको शिफ्ट करिएगा. कंबाइन दिस टुगेदर बाय टेकिंग एलसीएम. अप्लाई पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन मेथड. आफ्टर पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन मेथड a b c निकालिए, z से क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो और इनवर्स लीजिए. z अपॉन z माइनस 1 का इनवर्स इज 1. z अपॉन z प्लस 1 का इनवर्स इज माइनस 1 टू द पावर n. z अपॉन z प्लस 2 का इनवर्स इज माइनस 2 टू द पावर n. So this is how I have calculated the solution for the given difference equation. ये क्वेश्चन में ये कंडीशन यूज करना इंपॉर्टेंट है. यहाँ पर I am stuck in between where no values are calculated, right? Here I don't know the value for x1 और मुझे कुछ भी x नहीं चाहिए pending in the solution. So for n less than 0 यानी -1, I write down this statement, find out the value and get the answer for that. And we get the simplified form of the value x1 जो मिसिंग था वो पुट करने से सारा वैल्यू z में आ गया. And then now you can transpose the terms or shift the term on the other side and get the simplification, right? So this is how we try to simplify each and every term and get the inverse. The very last problem related to z transform is yn plus 2 plus yn minus 2 cos alpha yn plus 1 is equal to 0. Take z transform on both sides. 2 cos alpha is constant. आप उसको सिंप्लीफाई अगर करोगे तो क्या बचता है? z अपॉन z स्क्वायर माइनस 2z cos alpha प्लस 1. इसका इनवर्स लेने के लिए इफ यू रिमेंबर व्हेन वी कैलकुलेटेड द वैल्यू फॉर cos and theta, cos अल्फा को पर्पसली लिखना है e to the power I alpha plus e to the power minus I alpha upon 2 and then separate them by multiplying with the conjugate and then find out the answer. And then once by partial fraction, whenever it will be resolved, we can easily find out the answer for this particular term. And what is the sequence coming out as? Yn is equal to sin alpha n upon sin alpha. क्या किया है? मैंने cos अल्फा को स्प्लिट किया e टू द पावर I अल्फा प्लस e टू द पावर माइनस I अल्फा अपॉन 2 में. 2 कैंसल हो गया. So this is what we are left with. If you open the bracket and collect the terms together, it is nothing but, अभी 1 को कैसे लिखा है? e to the power I alpha to e to the power minus I alpha. ठीक है? 1 is written as this. So collecting the terms together, I am getting the factors over here. Factors क्या दिख रहे हैं? z minus e to the power I alpha, z minus e to the power minus I alpha. इनको मैंने रिजॉल्व किया पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन से, तो इंडिविजुअल टर्म माइनस इन बिटवीन एंड दिस इज द कांस्टेंट व्हिच इज रिटन आउटसाइड. अभी इनवर्स लेने के लिए मेरे पास डायरेक्टली तो इनवर्स नहीं है. इसको कैसे किया जाएगा? e to the power I alpha to the power n, e to the power minus I alpha to the power n, and then using the formula for sine I can get the answer for that. So there is certain list of problems which you can solve these particular difference equation with the help of the z transform and get the corresponding answers. So calculation for the difference equation with the help of z transform is bit a little lengthy method, but आपको in case of descriptive